Hello viewers and welcome to our Dwarf Fortress prelude video. So as you may have known or noticed on a few other YouTube people's channels, I will be participating in a Dwarf Fortress succession game later on. And what this is that it is a city building game of sorts, and what we will be doing with DAS 24680 demo and I think Riot House is that we're essentially just going to be taking turns passing around a save file and playing this game, this city building game, for a little bit of time. So, Dwarf Fortress is obviously about dwarves and it's about fortresses. It's fairly self-explanatory, but the real meat and bones of the game is the fact that it's a very complex game and there's a lot of in-depth stuff. So, usually I play this game once every year and I just start a fortress and go from there, really. So, in preparation for that Let's Play, I'm actually doing my own fortress here. I'm probably not going to do a Let's Play of this game by myself. There are a lot of Let's Plays for this already. One of the things that I wanted to do was just show you guys my fortress. First things first, inside this game you have people sieging your fortress, and some mega beasts and mythological like heroic things come at you, and for whatever reason the random game generator, everything inside this game is pretty much randomly generated, has decided that there was some sort of bird thing, and it apparently attacked this glazer guy out inside the middle of the field here. He was trying to wheel his like little wheelbarrow over here, or minecart into our little mines here, and yeah, he got attacked by that. And immediately after he got attacked, he got knocked onto the ground because he's a civilian, he can't fight. The thing actually transformed back into I think a human form and just ran away. So that was kind of weird, but anyhow, I wanted to show you guys my fortress. How I like to build fortresses is that I typically build them using, or I build them like little boats or submarines, or just like naval vessels in general, simply because I really like how they look and how they feel like that. So anyhow, this is my entrance to my fort. I have a trading depot over here. This is my fort entrance. You'll see the little staircases going down, but more importantly the traps next to it, which will fend off defenders. And these actually, all of the fortifications I have, the little crown things, are pretty much stonefall traps. Essentially, they just drop boulders onto people. So anyhow, I kind of built this fortress in defense mainly. That was kind of what I've been focusing on, and I typically build my fortresses on the vertical level rather than the horizontal. So you'll be seeing a lot of that. So anyhow, for defense measures, as soon as you enter the fortress, you have to walk through a lot of these stonefall traps. Our people can get through them perfectly fine. It's only the people marked as hostile that trigger these traps. So this will probably butcher at the very least like 3 people. And on each side of it, I have these 2 hallways, which I'm going to make into little guard tower things for this hallway. So I'll put some archers in and make a kill zone there. Yeah, this fortress is a lot about the vertical. So you'll see here that how you access these little side rooms is that you actually have to come into the fortress first, and you have a little segregation room here where I plan on having my barracks down here, where I keep the soldiers, just right next to the entrance of the fortress, and close to the guard tower entrances right here. So yeah. Again, lots of traps, and because I wanted to go with the naval theme, I have 2 wood smelters here, and it's a game about dwarves, so you do quite a lot of blacksmithing, and you need fuel for your smelters. So I have some wood furnaces here burning up wood and converting that to charcoal, which is then used in smelters. So yeah, they're there, and they are they're just to, I don't know, they can represent engines if you so choose, but the main action on my ship actually happens down here. So this is the main lounge area. Anything over here near the central staircase, you'll see that there's like a lot of dead bodies, which are represented by the letters, and this is because for some reason a lot of the animals have decided to come here rather than the meeting area outside, so they just kind of died. No big deal. So yeah, this is my little bar area. It has a lot of dead animals, but the dwarves, they don't seem to mind. Have a little infirmary onto the side and some luxury rooms for our initial dwarves and some more. Again, lots of traps. Fitting in with the whole vertical theme, what I've done here is that, well, in the back, right here, this is my workshop area. This is where the dwarves set their workshops. So I have a few craft dwarves, some mechanists, and mechanics, and a few masons stuff, and they just produce furniture and craft goods. And how this all works is that I've tiered it so that in order to get into the workshops, I actually have it so that you have to use a separate staircase. We have the big main staircase here, which leads to the lobby and into the dining hall slash bar area and the bedrooms that I've set up. But in order to actually access the workshops, you have to go through these many staircases on the side. It's mainly just for looks, but I mean, what I've done to just kind of simplify the game is that over the course of the game, what will happen is that your dwarves can actually make artifact objects, which are just immensely powerful or immensely valuable objects, right? And they'll usually have like really odd requests, like you need like turtle bones and just really specific stuff like that. So, and if they don't have them, they'll actually go berserk. So by separating my little workshops here and actually by putting traps, what I can essentially do is that if a dwarf for whatever reason has like a little bit of a mood like that, they'll just kind of be rid of real fast there. And again, fitting in with the vertical theme, you may have noticed that I don't actually have a lot of stockpiles for people who play this game a lot. The main reason for that is that the stockpiles are all actually kept below each and every single room, for the most part at least. So this is the below decks. As your fortress kind of grows in wealth, you gain more and more migrants over the years, so people start joining your fortress. And what happened was that you originally started with 7 dwarves, and now it's like 60, and I actually have way too many people than what I needed. So I've been setting up some submarine-esque little pins of people down here, and they just have really dinky one tile rooms with a bed. They're kind of supposed to be like bunk beds, but those are kind of hard to simulate. And we also have some offices over here representing like captain's quarters and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of that. And again, you have your underground storage. So under the dining room slash bar, you have the food storage, making it really handy for people to go in, grab their food and stuff, without creating a large section somewhere else to put that. So that's rather nice. Again, general storage, have your furniture storage, resources, all that. And in the center here, we actually have our smelting and our metalworks. And how you actually get to that is that you have to take a separate set of staircases down here inside the main lobby, and then you essentially pop into here, and then this is metal storage for weapons and stuff, and you essentially come back into the central area here. The reason I did that is because I wanted a separate area from the metalwork to have their own stockpiles and to have their own things to really work at full efficiency. So that's kind of my fortress at a glance. What else is there? Yeah, there's not really much. I'm going to make a captain's bridge with like a whole bunch of levers and stuff like that, which will control the fortress essentially. And apart from that, that's really all for now. See you guys later on. Bye bye.